What's up, nieces? What's up, nephews? What's the deal? Yo. I'm here with a video. Leeching off somebody else.
See what y'all on tonight. See what y'all up to tonight.
Done found somebody else to leech on.
Just chilling.
Don't you ever get tired, though, girl? That got to be tiresome.
At my new place, or my...
You ain't at your new place. That ain't your shit.
New to me. I'm at my new place.
That is not yours. Stop lying.
Gonna go down there and eat me some. Finish my catfish.
Your new
nuggets,
place.
Not nuggets, but fillets. My catfish fillets. And
Your new place.
What else did I have? Yeah, just two catfish fillets, but I'm not gonna finish it.
What would make you say that? Your new place.
Yes.
Lying to people.
Put it in the oven.
That's why people don't like you. You lie too bad.
Nothing too stressful. Everything light. Okay.
Ain't nothing in there yours. But what's on your back?
I'm afraid, crib, y'all. He ain't got no furniture. Y'all got to excuse his crib. Leave it there. Hey.
You said it was yours.
To have space, right? I would be so paranoid in a place like this. You know.
Cause you ain't used to nothing.
It's too many rooms. It's two levels. It's too many rooms. Too many places.
Well, you ain't gonna have nothing that big, no way.
I saw a video where a channel was talking about
the most you can get is a hood.
Zaddy, and how he got pistols and artillery everywhere. I think it's cool. I don't think it's gonna hurt anyone to have a concealed weapon,
you sad
or
at 50.
maybe not so concealed, within arm's reach,
sad
wherever
at 50.
you at in your dwelling. There's nothing wrong with that. I support my nephew on that one. I don't care if nobody say. I think he's 100% for, that's a good thing. Now, if you're really gonna shoot it, now that's another.
You ain't gonna shoot. You didn't use the knife when the woman came for you.
You can't just have him to look at him. Somebody
she took it from
about
you.
him being a collector. I don't know. So what I heard, I didn't hear with my own ears. But you can't be scared to let him go if you need to.
Well, why you didn't do that with that woman?
Be ready to brace yourself and
when she took that knife.
All of that, you got to get ready for that.
You a straight wuss.
In a split second, it happens like that real fast.
Oh, that's what happened with that woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
But me personally,
all right.
I would be annoyed at 100%.
You stay that way.
I was in a dwelling this size.
That's because you ain't used to nothing.
Even with another person. Even with another few people. It could be a few more people. And I say you have protection. It don't hurt. It does not hurt. Everywhere within arm's reach. It don't hurt. Nothing wrong with that. But anywho, y'all, sit down. At least I got better reception here. Oh, he's comfortable. Yeah, it's kind of white walls.
And it don't bother you one bit that you all over Florida and all different people's houses. Not one bit. That ain't nothing but a definition of a bone.
Over there. Up here where I am. I guess this is a loft area.
Okay, you don't even know what area you in.
It's just a chill night.
So you ain't used to no house.
Me, taking some things in that I need to be
decency
taken in. I made a down payment today, this evening.
What?
On something that's for me. Something that I need for me. Okay, something that represents me.
Well, we know it ain't no.
It makes me feel so
we know it ain't no apartment, and we know it ain't no house.
On it. So
we know it ain't
I know
there.
what's going on over here, and I'm loving what I see in my future. But just me living
on the street,
not living in nobody. Still don't want to change my tune when it comes to that. And I'm not.
Now she said.
That's what I want to do. So I feel good.
Now she talking about she want to change from. She said that she said she ain't get ready to change her ways with living with folks, but she go have a backup. But still, that's in her future. You know, peddling and peeling from pillar to post, as I always say. That's sad. And I can imagine what kind of down payment she put something on. I can imagine. Probably ain't nothing but old ragged ass RV. You ain't got money like that to put nothing down on, because if you did, you be already in it. You already bought it. So whatever it is, it's going to be the same thing as that boat.
I know payday's around the corner. In a couple days, y'all got to go to court. On the 21st, it's a Wednesday. You know, I am going to be coming live from the courthouse. I'm going to vlog that in case I don't come out. Y'all don't hear from me. I'm telling you now. Y'all don't hear from me in 2 days.
Girl, what is all that shit there? You know what? You do that too much. All in his house spitting out shit in your mouth. That ain't cute. That's nasty. Every video you spitting. That's why I don't know how they take you. I don't know how they be around you. All that spitting every time and stuff. That wouldn't fly with me. You couldn't be around me doing that. Letting everything swing out your mouth. Ain't no telling what you spitting out.
You don't hear from me? That's
Look
what
at
happened.
you.
Over that
Just
boat.
nasty.
Which I think is really stupid, y'all, because I really need everything in my being needs to just really ask that judge. You know, why did the police tell me that I had to sign that paperwork or go to jail? You know, this was extreme.
Well, because you don't have many warnings. That man on that boat, let me tell you why. Now, and I'm sure he got his records and his receipts of telling you, giving you ample time to move that boat. But no, you running around in the streets trying to hustle people all up in somebody else's establishment stealing rather than worrying about trying to move that boat. Now, Jeffrey, you met Jeffrey when the boat was still on where it was at. All that jiving him out of lunch money and dinner money and all that right there. Why you didn't ask them to give you the money to move the boat? Cause you dumb. That don't make sense. Now you scared talking about you gonna ask the judge. You don't need to ask the judge nothing. You don't need to ask the judge nothing but what do I need to pay? Don't go in there running your mouth. Cause you know you were wrong in this situation. That man asked you to move that boat. You had plenty of time to move that boat. And you chose to do what you wanted to do. So you got to pay the consequences.
I need to tell them how I feel. Yeah, nobody is off limits. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. But I have a lot to say, you know, because I didn't move the boat and they know I didn't.
That's why you in there, going to court, because you didn't move the boat.
Marina moved that boat because he had tenants who wanted that slip. And it was about greed and his business and money.
Right.
He moved it because he needed somebody.
His property.
He needed the money. But maybe not needed, but he wanted the money. I don't think he needed it. He just wanted it.
He wanted you to move.
I don't think he needed it.
It was his land, his choice, and you should have moved it.
My little boat, onto that beach like that and let it get the way it got. I talked to Jeffrey, about it. And he said that things were taken off of my boat. Y'all, the seats were gone. Y'all know them seats, if you go back and watch the videos where I'm on my boat.
Okay, the seats were gone, so what? You couldn't do nothing with it. If they took the flow, what difference do it make? You didn't have the resources or the money to take care of that boat. So what do it matter? You abandoned the boat, and that's exactly what they're going to call it. And that's why they told it. They do the same thing with cars. They'll tell you, they give you a warning, they tell you, move your shit, or either it's going to the pound. And that's what happened with your boat. it went to the pound. Got it over there. They told you to come get it. You still didn't go get it. So I don't see what your argument is. You need to go in there and listen and see what they tell you before you go running your mouth. And just make sure you have a little change with you. Well, a whole lot of change with you when you go in there. So you can pay that money. That's all. You can't sit here and try to act like you was in so much of the right when the fact of you was in all the way wrong. That man told you. See, the one you really need to be mad at is the one that sold you the boat. And even after, it ain't his fault either. Because you were the dummy that went and bought a boat that wasn't cranked, that you couldn't move, that you would have had it anyway, eventually had to pay somebody to tow it. So I'm trying to understand what part of common sense and responsibility that you don't understand. These people didn't come down on you just for GP or because they didn't like you. That's their business. They asked you to move it. You took your time and you thought it was a joke, and they showed you. Same thing on Peanut Butter Island. They told you to come and move the boat from there or handle it. Now you want to sit here and cry. Like I said, same thing. You out here, all these dinners, lobster, shrimp, and all these different restaurants, spending money. That's why you ain't gonna get far, because your priorities ain't straight. I ain't nowhere in the world I'd have been sitting somewhere trying to eat expensive and eat out every day when I know I got a court date coming up that it's a possibility I got to pay fines. But it ain't nothing. She just trying to see. That might be why she did all what she did, because she thinking if she do go to jail, Jeffrey got her. So that's probably why, she trying to act like she ain't worried. But that nigga scared.
Somebody, he needed the money. But maybe not needed, but he wanted the money.
No, he just wanted your shit off his property.
But he just wanted it. It's greed. He moved my boat,
got nothing to do with greed,
onto that beach like that and let it get the way it got. I talked to Jeffrey.
You let it get the way it got.
About it. And he said that things were taken off of my boat. Y'all, the seats were gone. Y'all know them seats, if you go back and watch the videos where I'm on my boat, those nice seats.
Girl.
The seats were gone, y'all. The door
don't care
to
nothing
the
about
engine,
them damn seats. You can't get nothing for no seats.
And Jeffrey said that stuff was taken off that boat before it was put onto the beach. I believe it. I really do. So, I don't know how it's going to work out, but
well, you don't need to go in there and tell nothing like that, because you don't know.
For them to say, sign the paperwork, or if you don't sign it, you're going to jail. Listen, I don't know what these people think they have in store. I don't trust them. So I'm putting it out here right now. So y'all know. If y'all don't hear from me in a couple days after the 21st, y'all don't hear from me by the 23rd, no, I done got locked up.
Well, that might be what you need a little bit. Some time off.
Just a little thing. It'd be like that sometime.
Out the streets.
Okay? Don't worry. Don't sweat it.
Still look at you. Still spitting.
Part of life.
Girl, what in the world be in your mouth?
Anyway, yeah.
Is it the glue from your dentures?
Tonight, I want it to be slow motion for me a lot of days and a lot of nights, because I just like to chill and do me sometimes, not
you can't do you and other people's shit.
About somebody else. When I could be worried about me.
Well, you ain't doing a good job of that.
I need to get in order for myself. So,
well, your priorities is not straight.
I love everybody, for the most part. Some people I have a strong dislike for, but I don't hate nobody. But strong dislike though.
That's okay.
But neither here or there.
Look at you in your nose. Yeah, you just doing a whole bunch of nasty stuff. What in the world?
And enjoy.
I ain't washing hand first.
Go back downstairs, y'all. Glad y'all came up in here. For whoever. If I see 93 people that came up in here. 21 thumbs up. Hey, everybody who did the
You're
thumbs up.
going to jail.
Take
Because
a
you
minute
should
to
have
get
had
down
your
these steps.
priorities right.
Take it
Now,
easy
don't
on me,
wish that
y'all.
on you.
Take me some time. Take me
But
some
just take
time
some
here.
money with you just in case. That's the only thing going to keep you out of that steal.
Slow motion.
Paying that
Hey,
fine.
everybody that's looking, the 95 people that's looking. Hey, how y'all doing?
All up in somebody else's
How's
stuff
everybody
now. But yet,
doing tonight? I'm doing fantastic.
not
And I feel great.
1 inch
Glad
or 1
everybody's easy.
foot toward
Okay.
Jeffrey. We're on the boat. But you out here from this one to that one. Done left Dahlia. Now you done met somebody else. You all up in
Keep it
that
right there
shit.
because I know how people easily get on. People easily wind up on. People be winding up screenshotting everything else. So let me sit right here in a neutral spot.
I don't even know why you walked up the stairs as bad as your knees
Let me
is.
sit in a neutral spot.
You know you can't walk up steps.
I don't need no extraness.
Okay, this is the same friend, 'cause I remember that chair.
But anywho,
This the dude she was
have a good
with
night.
when them Haitians kicked out. Okay.
See everybody later. I'm just gonna sit my butt down and stay off this knee. Them steps that's on a whole nother level. Gotta
You know
take it
you too
easy.
old and too big to put
Anyway,
all that
thank you for
pressure
the
on them knees
125
walking up
people
steps.
that came in here.
Common sense don't
Appreciate
work for
y'all.
you do it. It don't. It don't.
That annoying noise is one of the smoke detectors is malfunctioning. It's really irritating.
Just take the
But
battery
anyway,
out. But you can't, 'cause you ain't in your shit, is you?
see y'all tomorrow sometime.
Okay? So you got to put up with it.